Right back. Sorry about that. Needed a little more light here. How you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Excuse me. We're talking today about an exit plan and moving in silence when leaving a narcissist. And how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Kingdom, come on in. Come on in, come on in. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope that you are having a blessed day. I hope you're having a wonderful day, a peaceful day. And how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, this thing. Welcome in, Kingdom. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. So happy to have you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday. My stomach, I don't know what's going on with my stomach today. Oh, goodness. What is going on here? My laptop is just, she's so rude. I tell you, she is so rude. Unbelievable. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, my laptop is just, I don't know if it's the internet or if it's the laptop, but we're going to keep going. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Kingdom, come on in, welcome in. We're going to do we're doing some continuations on our conversations that we've been having. And so we're going to put the end in when we've decided that we're in danger, that we just can't take it anymore. We've had enough abuse, emotionally, physically, verbally, you name it, spiritually. We are just at our wits' end, and we don't know what to do. But we have some decisions that we do have to make, and those decisions, of course, are not easy. They're not easy at all, and they're not easy, but they are absolutely something that we do have to do. We have no choice. So welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope everyone is having an amazing, amazing and blessed day. I'm going to try to remember, I have a couple of, I guess, announcements would be the best word. Just some things to touch on. I wrote a bunch of stuff down because I'm always getting so in depth in everything that I will tend to forget to mention certain things. So I wrote a bunch of stuff down. But how are you guys? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope that you are having an amazing and blessed Friday. I hope you're doing well. And how are you guys? How are you guys today? How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And as you guys come in, if you would hit the like button, I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And then, how are you guys? Come on in, welcome in. As you come in, hit the like button and then say hi, pop in and say hi. Let me know that you're there, and then we will get started on our topic today. We're definitely going to do that, and our topic is our exit plan. Our exit plan and moving in silence when we're leaving a narcissist. So it's not an easy decision, but I say this all the time. So we're going to be praying. We're going to be praying, fasting and praying, asking for God to show us and give us the signs that we need to let us know it is time. This is the time. This is the right time. And a lot of times you're in danger and you have no idea that you're even in danger, because they're planning. They're planning. Hey, Zola, welcome in, love. How are you today? Welcome in. Zola says, hello, kingdom. Yes, yes. Welcome in, welcome in. And how are you doing today? My stomach is a little, I'm drinking something called ginger beer. There's no alcohol in it, but it's ginger drink and it's really strong. My stomach is bothering me today and I'm a little tired, but we're gonna press through as always. Zola, how are you today, love? How are you? How are you? And welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome in. And today's topic is just praying through your decision when you've decided that you feel you have to get out. Hey, Patty, welcome in, welcome in. How are you today, love? Welcome in. Knowing that we have to go to God. We have to go to God and we have to ask for God's direction, ask for God's guidance through this decision. But we pretty much know, we know when we feel like we're in danger, when we feel like we're in danger, we have to make a move. We have to, we have to, we have to put a plan in place. So the first thing is fasting and praying and asking God to help you with your decision on what is the right thing to do, how is the right thing to move, and how you're gonna move forward. So that's the first thing. Let's see. I think, sorry, guys. Okay, so Patty is saying hello. How are you today, Patty? I haven't heard. I checked before I came on live. I didn't see an email from you yet. So if you want to connect this weekend, definitely send me an email so that we can connect. Okay, love? Patty says, back at work today, phone about to die. We'll have to catch you on replay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, honey. So when you catch the replay, just send me that email so I have your information so that we can figure out, hopefully tomorrow we can connect so that we can have our one-on-one, okay? And then Zola says, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed that I can't even tell it all. Aw, that's so sweet. I love it. I feel good in my spirit. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that is awesome. Awesome. That is wonderful. I love it. I love it. That is amazing, amazing news. It's always good when that is the case. It's always good when you're in good spirits and you're optimistic and you're looking for the future and you're excited for what's to come. So that is awesome. Really, really awesome. So fasting and praying on your decision. Once God gives you your confirmation, you want to figure out how you're going to do it. I would suggest, my suggestion is always, and Zola actually, we'll just do a list and you can decide how you want to number them. Zola actually mentioned yesterday that the finances is really important, because if they exit before you and you have joints account, they may clean your account out. So finances is you moving what's yours, or you can hold off on that until you get a plan so that they're not seeing that. So that's something that you definitely have to pray and ask God to show you when is the right time to move what belongs to you. I would say definitely if you have family that you can stay with, close family, family that is not going to go and tell this person what you have planned, what you are thinking about, because you definitely don't want that. You have to be able to trust this person with everything that they will not go back. If you feel in your heart and God shows you through your discernment that that's not the right person, then you move to the next person. If you have to stay with a close friend or a close family member, that's the probably the best thing to do. If you have the resources that you can get your own place, okay. If you're gonna stay by yourself in the beginning, I would tell you to pray on that. In the beginning, you don't know how they're gonna react. So if you have someone close that you can stay with, that would probably be the best thing. If that's not an option, then getting your own place. When you're getting your own place, you want to make sure that it's somewhere that is safe and secure, that they don't have access to easily. Just be always be conscious and very mindful of those things. And then once you have your plan in place of where you're going to stay, the rest is pretty much very easy, in that it's just what day is the right day that you're going to do it. For me, when I had did my discard, not even knowing I was discarding, I did it when he went, I think, to Tampa to help his father with something. And I didn't want a confrontation. I didn't want an argument. I didn't want something to blow up. So I did it. I did the moving. I had told him I did everything wrong. I told him every step of the way what we were going to be doing. But the only thing I didn't tell him is the day that we were moving. And so we moved out, and I had slowly started moving things out, things that wouldn't put up red flags for him to know. So I would tell you to just don't say anything, of course. We're moving in silence. We're saying absolutely nothing. And then we're figuring out what day you can do that. And like we said yesterday, if you have to get a truck, or if you have a vehicle that can tow the necessaries that you need. Sometimes it's not about taking everything, it's about getting out safely. So if your necessities is what is going to save your life, and then save peace and save an argument or a blow up because you're leaving, that's probably the best thing to do. Those things can always be replaced. So we want to keep that in mind. And then getting that plan in place and following through with it. Following through with it, that you made your decision and that you're putting this plan in place and that you are not saying anything to anyone that is going to go back and tell this person what you have planned or what you're doing. And even you have to be careful with even neighbors. If the neighbors see that you're doing certain things, you have to move. Annie always says you have to move like a ninja. So you have to keep all of those things in mind. So these are just some tips that we want to keep in mind, that we are safe, and that we're moving smart, and that we're protecting ourselves. And we talked about this yesterday. If it's the other way around, when they're making their exit plan, they don't come to you and tell you, hey, by the way, I'm leaving. If they do tell you that, it's just to get under your skin. They don't, and they won't tell you anything else. They'll just tell you that oh boy, not again. You can't hear me? Hello? Hey, Zola. Hey, Vanessa. Vanessa and Zola, can you guys hear me? Okay, you can hear me. That's weird. Let's see who said that. Carrie, try going out, or all the way out, closing out YouTube, and then try popping back in and see if that helps. You probably can't hear me say that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me type it. I'll type that. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay, I just sent Carrie a note. Okay, so let's see. Vanessa, how you doing today, love? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Zola says, hey, Vanessa. Vanessa says, hey, Zola. And then Carrie was saying, I can't hear you. Okay, and then Vanessa says, I can hear you. And okay, Carrie says, I'm good now. Awesome, awesome. And Zola says, yes, she can hear me. Vanessa says, I'm okay, you. Yeah, my stomach, I don't know what's going on with my stomach today, but I haven't eaten all day. I need to lose some weight. I need to lose some weight. So I fasted. I'm fasting today. And then I'm praying on some things as well. So my stomach is bothering me, and I'm not sure why, because I haven't eaten anything. So it's not a hunger hurting. It's just cramping, which is weird. And then I'm tired. I'm tired. I work a lot, so I'm super tired. But other than that, I'm great. Thank you for asking. So we want to just make sure that we are dotting our I's and we're crossing our T's when we are dealing with leaving, when we're dealing with creating that exit plan. And we want to do it as peacefully as possible. We don't want altercations. We don't want things to go left. We don't want for this big blow up, or we don't want for them to do the love bombing, to try to get us, to persuade us not to leave, which is why we're moving like a ninja, and which is why we're staying silent. Because I got to tell you, once they know that you want to leave and you verbally say that, which we're not doing that. We're not verbally telling them, hey, by the way, I want to leave. We're not doing that. We're staying quiet. We don't want them to know. The less that they know, the better. But if we keep in mind that we don't say anything, they can't try to persuade us, because they are good at it. They're good at it, guys. They're good at trying. They don't want you to do the discard. And once they know that you want to leave, guess what they start doing? Take a guess. If you come to them and you say, I'm leaving, I'm out of here, I can't take this anymore, take a guess what it is that they then start doing the moment that you say that. Could anybody take a guess? Once you tell them that, once you allow them to know that this is not working and that you're out of there, can anyone take a guess as to what they start doing in their head at that point? Yep, they might say that. They might say that. That is very possible, because they're very, what is the word? They are very grandiose, I guess. They have big egos. So they might say, Carrie says, they might say, then leave, then I don't need you. And if I had a nickel for every time I heard the words, I don't need you, me and Bezos would be next door neighbors. We would be next door neighbors. I heard that pretty much on almost a daily basis. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. Zola says they'll start doing everything you wanted them to do. Yeah, so that's the love bombing. They may decide that they're going to do the love bombing. But while they're doing the love bombing, they are, if you thought they were planning to destroy you before, oh, they're very vindictive people. So the fact that they know that you want to leave and you've told them that, they are planning your demise from that moment on. They may be in the forefront pretending to be very sweet. They don't want you to leave, but now they're planning their exit, because they got to beat you to the punch. And when they plan their exit isn't, I'm leaving in peace. I salute you. I wish you the best. I hope everything works out for you. I'm sorry that this didn't work, but we have to go our separate ways. And I don't mean you any harm. I wish you absolutely all the best. That's not their mindset. They're not coming from leaving in peace and leaving that things are calm and quiet. That's not what narcissists do. Narcissists are going to plan everything to destroy you, to take every piece of dime of money that you have, if you have any, every piece of item that you and this person built together, they're going to try to take it. They are going to make sure that now they're on a vengeance. They're on a vengeance. They're on a vengeance because how dare you? How dare you want to leave me? How dare you want to leave me? I'm the greatest thing ever. How you leaving me If anybody does the leaving around here, sister or brother, if anybody does the leaving, I do the leaving around here. I drop the mic around here. I'm the boss, and this is how it's gonna go. So they're doing their love bombing to you to get you to stay. You don't know what this sickness is. You fall for the trap. You fall bait to the love bombing again. And then, meanwhile, you're thinking and they're pretending that everything is perfect and you're the love of my life. I never want to lose you. I never want to be without you. And listen, they're smiling in your face. There's a song that says that. They're smiling in your face. And in the meantime, honey, you got daggers coming and you don't even know. You don't even know the daggers that they have waiting for you, because they're going to start putting them in place. And they don't have one or two, because they come from low. They want to make sure that they're going to do everything in their power. They're going to do everything in their power to make you feel pain and to pull that pedestal and pull that rug, knock you off that pedestal and pull that rug right from under you. It's all part of the plan. So we are not telling them that we're looking for a place or we're looking to move and that we're not happy. And no, we're not doing it. We're not volunteering anything, because if it's the other way around, guess what? They're not volunteering. They're not. Carrie said manipulation at its best. Exactly. Exactly. Carrie, you get a kiss. Exactly. Exactly correct. Zola says, my husband always said, I don't care. I bet you if you had a nickel for every time you heard the word I don't care, I bet you would be a billionaire or almost a billionaire. Same thing as I don't need you. Same exact thing. Yeah. Vanessa says, my mother plays the victim after causing so much pain to others. I actually really wonder whether she understands the pain that she has caused, or whether she is just completely mentally ill. I don't know, honey. I'm not sure. That's a possibility, but yeah, probably a little bit of everything, all of the above. Vanessa says, from my experience, the narc wanted to make me think I needed him. Of course. Well, we do need them. According to them, we need them. We need them. Oh, yeah, we need them, all right. Zola says he finally closed the joint account after the discard. But not before I opened a new account and transferred all his money there. He called me to say that I stole his money. Of course, because that's what they say, and that's what the line that they go around telling everyone is, that you stole millions of dollars from them that they had, right? Meanwhile, every Tom, Mary, Sue, and everybody else is getting they're sending all the money to whoever they want, but yet they're saying that you stole the money. Okay. Yeah, it's comical when you really think about it. It's just so sad. Very, very sad. Hey, ma'am. Good afternoon. Ma'am says good afternoon. Happy Friday. Yes, happy Friday. How are you today, love? Welcome in. We are talking today about moving in silence and just making an exit plan when we're deciding to leave the narcissist, and the best thing to do and how to go about doing that. And then, guys, I wanted to I wrote some stuff down, and I don't know what time my daughter's going to tell me. So let me just, so I thought of this, and I didn't get a chance to do it last night or today, but I haven't seen Corn come in a couple of days. And Corn actually gave me this idea, kind of, sort of, in a way. So I have something that I'm thinking about doing, and it's going to be called My Testimony. So what it is if you guys want to, you would email. I'm probably going to have my sister go through them so that I'm not impartial, because I know you guys. So you'll email me if you do want to do it. So what it is you will come on a live, so I can have someone come on the live with me, and then you would share your testimony on your experience with the narcissist. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is, I know that some people were talking about wanting to do the group chats, but we can also do a one-on-one on a live, if that's something that you want to do. So I was thinking, like, let's say you want to promote your channel and you want to get subscribers and viewers to your channel. That would be a good way for you to do that. So you would come on and we would have a discussion. We would have a live chat. We would interact with each other while other people watch that. So that if that's something that you guys want to do, we can definitely do that. If you want to promote your channel, that would be an option. So we can always do that. And when you do the email, just kind of leave the email to maybe like 3 paragraphs, which means like 3 to 4 sentences within each one. Try to not make it so long. Just put the key points, keep it really simple, but just kind of talk about some of your experience and what you went through, so that we have an idea of if you would be a good fit for doing that, and we can do that. And then I thought about this last night, and I said, oh, that's a great idea. So let's see. Zola says, it says, it's absolutely funny that he thought he was smarter than me when I taught him everything he knows, but everything I know. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny how they do that. It is really funny how they do that. Yeah. So let's see, what else do we have? We have, let's see. So I had this idea, and I said, if you have friends or people that you know are going through a rough, toxic relationship, you could always share this channel with them. And then if you, I said, you know what, if you send 5 subscribers to the channel, then we'll do a 30-minute coaching session on me. So we can always do that if that's something that you're interested in. And you can always just email me the 5 names, and then we'll set up the coaching session that way. And then I do have some other things that I'm kind of working on, which is I did some t-shirts a couple of months ago. I didn't like the way they came out, so I'm figuring out about revamping and going back and starting from scratch about the t-shirts. And I'm thinking about, that was weird. Hey, Wanda. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Are you on the live right now? Oh, that was so sweet. Thank you. Um, let's see. So I don't know why is my screen going black? um, so I had some t-shirt ideas and I didn't like the way it came out. So I do have some other stuff that I'm working on. I'm also thinking about maybe doing a couple of ebooks. I just have to figure out when I'm going to squeeze in all of these things. And then ways that you can support the channel is you can watch the lives. It doesn't do much, but it does help. You can always watch the lives and you can like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can, I have a Poshmark. Oh, that was you. Okay, thank you, ma'am. You are so sweet. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate you. You can always like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Poshmark store. If you spend 50 or more, I'll do free shipping. And then you can always contribute to Super Chats. And then Cash App, you can send $1, you can send $2, you can send $5, whatever you would like. And then we also have the coaching sessions yeah, I think that's it. There's maybe something else, but we'll get back to our live. So I just wanted to remind you guys of that. And the spirit said I have to open my mouth. So I'm being obedient. I'm opening my mouth. And thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. That was so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. So let's see. Ma'am says you're welcome. That was me. Yes. Yeah. So I think that once we have our plan in place, and we're trusting God, we're asking God for the discernment and the knowledge and the wisdom on how to move forward. We've got to make sure that we get ourselves out of these toxic relationships, especially if they're being violent or talking about being violent. If you have kids, that's really, really, really important. We want to make sure that we are using our head and not our heart, because a lot of times we have this thing where we love them so much that we're willing, like we talked about yesterday, we love them so much that we're sticking beside them, but we're sticking beside people who are not sticking with us. We're sticking beside people who absolutely have no best interest for us, have no desire for us to do well. They want to destroy every fiber in our being. So we got to make sure that we're thinking of us first. We're moving accordingly. And God doesn't want us in these toxic relationships. God doesn't want us stressed and our anxiety on 100 all the time because these people are making us absolutely crazy. That's not what God wants for us. God wants us with our kingdom spouse. God wants us to be with someone that pours into us. If I'm pouring into you and you're pouring into me, we're pouring into each other. We're enriching each other. We're sharing with each other. We're giving to each other. But if one person is pouring in and the other person or persons is just sucking and sucking and sucking and sucking and depleting you and sucking the life out of you, it's not equally yoked. And at some point, you're going to get burnt out. At some point, you're going to get where you feel like you're coming unglued and you're going crazy. There has to be, at some point, the other person has to pour in a good way, in a positive way. That's how life works. It's like a plant. You have to put water on a plant to help it to grow. It needs sunshine in order to grow. If you go to a plant and you keep stepping on it and stomping on it, you're going to kill it. It's the same thing with us. It's the same exact thing. If you're pouring into someone that's not pouring into you, it cannot at any point work. It will not ever work. You're setting yourself up for destruction. You're setting yourself up that this person is going to destroy you and literally suck the life out of you. And that's not what we're doing anymore. We're not doing that anymore. Let's see. Hey, Wendy, welcome in. So happy to have you. Well, Wendy says, move in silence to time to say checkmate. Time to say checkmate. Hello. Exactly. And they don't need to know. They don't need to know. They don't, because I'm going to tell you, when it's the other way around, these folks are not going to come to you and tell you what they have planned and that they're moving and that they're doing this and that they're going to leave in peace and that everything is going to be peaceful and you're going to sing kumbaya and you can still be, cordial and you can still be friends. Not with a narcissist. Not with a narcissist. And if you do, it's because they have an agenda. It's because they have an agenda. It's because they want something from you. It's because they want to use and abuse you. It's because they want to deplete you even more. So yes, we are moving in silence and time to say checkmate, because we know that they do play that chess game. It's all about a chess game. It's all about moving strategically to knock you down. That's what it's about. Hey, Cheryl, welcome in. Welcome in. Cheryl says, good afternoon. Hello, everyone. How are you today, love? Welcome in. Vanessa says, I have learned that I have to love me more than the narcs because they don't mean me well. They don't. They absolutely don't. They do not. Not at all. So we have to put ourselves first. We have to lean on God. We have to put ourselves first. If we have children, we have to put our children with us, which is first. And we're not accepting. This is what we're not doing in 2023. In 2023, we're not accepting disrespect. We're not accepting disloyal people. We're not accepting people who cheat and lie all the time. What do we need them for? What is it that we need them for? At what point do we decide that we are taking care of ourselves and that we're loving ourselves and that we come first? Because guess what? If it's the other way around, you think that they're going to pick you over them? No, ain't no way. It's no way. No way they're picking you over themselves. And if they're picking you over themselves, it's because they're an opportunist and it's all fake. It's all fake. And it's because you have something that they want. That's all that's about. It's all from a fake place. Someone wrote me yesterday and said that the person, her narcissist, was financially well off, and that he treats her well, and that but she can make it on her own. And I asked her, I said, so at the end of the day, what's more important to you? To have these items and then have someone treat you like dirt and disrespect you? Or is it worth you going off on your own and making it on your own and having peace and having love and having respect? And I'm going to keep saying this. We can't expect that we're going to receive our kingdom spouse if we're stuck with these fools and these clowns and living in this buffoonery that we're living in. It doesn't work that way. So if we're wanting the person that God has for us, there's the only way that we're going to be able to make that happen, or that God is going to allow that to happen. We've got to wean these people out. We have to sift them out. We have to get rid of them. Period. 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 That's the only way it's going to work. Let's see. Vanessa says, narcs just like to waste people's time and energy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Autumn, welcome in. Welcome in, love. How are you today? Autumn says, yes, take the loss. Sometimes the loss is actually a win. Autumn, guys, Sometimes the loss is actually a win. It looks like a loss in the beginning. It looks like you've lost everything and that you have nothing left. But God, but God, but God, but God, but God, but God, God got you. God got us. So it may look like that from the physical eye at that moment. At that moment, that's what it looks like. But it's not, it's a win. It's a win. You know why it's a win? Because now you're free. Now you don't have someone tearing you down. Now you don't have someone disrespecting you. Now you don't have someone cheating and lying on you. And if you have an intimate relationship with this person, these people do not care about going and being and having protective intimacy with other people. That's not what they do. They don't care about themselves. So if they don't care about themselves and they're going to Tom, Dick, Harry, Sally, Mike, Joanne, you name it, if that's what they're doing and they're not using protection and they get something, they're bringing it back to you. And then what they'll do is they'll flip it on you and say that you were the one that was cheating if you get something. Because that's what these people do. But we're not waiting for that. We're not waiting for that. We're not waiting for them to hurt us. We're not waiting for them to bring something back to us. We're making a plan. We're figuring out and we're deciding, I love me. I love me. If I have kids, my kids need me to be healthy. My kids need to be in a healthy, loving home. And let these clowns go and migrate with people just like them, deserving of them, matching energy just like them. Let's see. Vanessa says, I can remember when my narc mother told me that focusing on myself is selfish. The devil is a liar. Yeah. The only thing is we want to make you can focus on yourself, but you always want to make sure that you're not being disrespectful to other people or saying, I don't care about anyone else. But there's nothing wrong with focusing on yourself. As long as you are taking care of your other responsibilities and doing things that's important and that you have to do, there's nothing wrong with loving yourself and taking care of yourself. Absolutely, there is not. So, yeah, I'm not sure. They have a lot of mind games that they play, so that might have been what was going on there. Zola says, I always feel stressed out. I was dealing with stress at work, then came home to stress he created for me. Yes, 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 yes. And that's exactly, it's that vicious cycle. You have a stressful job and then you come home and you got to deal with the buffoonery and the class clown and the fool of the day and the idiot that has all this thing that they're drumming up to just keep your wheels going, which is, we always say, pulling you away from God. Pulling you away from God. No. I bet you now you have peace in your, at least even if your job is still stressful, at least when you come home, you have peace. You have peace. There's a big difference. A lot of us have stressful jobs, but when you come home, your home is your sanctuary. Your home is where you find, you should be finding peace and happiness. Come in and put your feet up and be happy in your own home. If you don't have happiness in your own home, somebody got to go. Somebody got to go. Either they got to go or we gotta go. But someone has to go. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Kerry said, what if you stay because you see the potential in them? Or are they just enough to keep us? Okay, so Kerry, what potential do you see in this person? What is it tell me what the potential is that you see in this person that would get you to stay. And then the potential, because potential to me means the possibility. And how long have you been with this person? And in that time, that potential, has the person worked on their potential in that time? Or is it just a facade? And then you have to say to yourself, how does this person treat me? How does this person treat me? What is it weighing? And then from the beginning of inception till now, has things progressively gotten worse and worse and worse? Because if they've progressively gotten worse and worse and worse, like we said yesterday, the inevitable is they're going to continue to get worse and worse and worse, because that's what they do. That's what they do. Zola says, Kerry, L-Y. Vanessa says, unfortunately, narcs never change. From my experience, it's better to move on with your life. Yes. Zola says, it's all smoke and mirrors. They're unable to love. They are, because they don't love themselves. They absolutely don't love themselves. They really don't. And if they have kids, they don't even love the kids. It's really, really sad. Narcissist, hey Truth, welcome in. Truth says narcissists just put you under a spell. I guess they do it also if you are not aware of it, with that witchcraft type of spell. Yeah, some of them are involved with that. It's not a conversation that we want to have, but some of them are absolutely involved with that. Yes, that is very, very true. Some of them are. Hey, Lawrence, welcome in. How are you today? Lawrence says, good afternoon, treasure family. Yes. Lawrence says, I need you to smash that like button. Oh, Lawrence, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Igniter, hey, Igniter, how are you? Welcome in. Igniter says, hello, treasure family. Yes, welcome in, guys. And as you guys come in, if you hit the like button, like Lawrence says, smash that like button. That would be appreciated. Thank you so much. Lawrence says, Igniter, peace and blessings. Yes. So yeah, so that's some of these decisions are not easy. They're not easy at all. I don't know, my screen all of a sudden keeps going dark. These decisions are not easy. They are very difficult. We're going to God, we're praying and we're fasting, we're asking for his guidance, and then we are moving according to what he is telling us. We're asking him to lead us and show us at each step of the way what is the right thing to do, what is the absolute right thing to do. And if you keep God in the front, if you keep God being your pilot, as I always say, and your chauffeur, everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to. And we may look at it, like we said earlier, we may look at it as it's a loss. It's a loss, but it's really a win. It's really a win. It's a win because we're going to get our peace back. It's a win because we're going to, all of a sudden, we're going to be like, whoa, I don't have someone beating me down mentally. I don't have someone beating on me physically. I don't have someone never finding anything good in anything. I don't have someone being miserable all the time. It's a big difference, guys. It's a big, big difference. It's just you getting out of your own way and you making that decision that, hey, I choose me. I choose me. And if I have kids, I choose my kids. Um, hey, BMX, welcome in. How are you? Welcome in. BMX says, good afternoon, Mrs. Treasure and Love. Oh, yes, I love you too. And welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And as you guys come in again, go ahead and hit that like button. But yeah, that's that's the mindset that we have to have. We have to choose ourselves. When are we going to decide that we love ourselves more than we love them? When are we choosing us? When are we taking our power back? When are we putting our crowns right back on our head? When are we going to do that? Lawrence says narcissists never change because they can't self-reflect. It could cause a narcissistic injury. Their potential is that they get worse because secretly they hate themselves and use you as a punching bag. Lawrence, absolutely 100% correct. That's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do. There is no love. There is no love. It's love and genuine on our end. But regardless of the friendship, regardless of the relationship that you have with this person, constantly pouring into this person, you're constantly fixing this person, and this person is constantly making you cry. This constant person is constantly tearing you down, and like Lawrence says, treating you like a punching bag and doing disrespectful things to you and not honoring you and not seeing your worth. One man's trash or one woman's trash is another man's trash and another woman's trash. Because we don't have to put up with that. We don't have to take that abuse. We don't have to take that. They like to get in your head. They love to get in your head. They love to feed you things and tell you, oh, look at you, you're disgusting. Oh, look at you, nobody's gonna want you. Oh, you think somebody wants you? Who's gonna want you? Nobody's gonna want you. Oh, you're nothing without me. Or they love to say, oh, I don't care, or I don't need you. They love to tell you that. When in fact, the truth is they do need you. They need empathic people. They need empathic people. They need people like us who are going to be the fixers, who's going to be the punching bag, who's going to be the fool to take their abuse. So what are they giving us? What yesterday, I think it was Patty that says she's afraid to move on. She's afraid of letting go. What are you letting go? Someone who doesn't mean you any good, who just disrespects you all the time, makes you cry and drains the life out of you, that's what you're letting go? Sounds like a win to let go. It's just getting out of your own way and getting out of your comfort zone and like we said yesterday, being afraid of change. We're so afraid of change that we're willing to stay and stick beside these fools. No, no, Zola says, you lose the drama, but you gain strength and a personal relationship with God. Amen. That's more precious than gold. Zola, mwah, mwah, mwah. Yes, you get big smackers today. Yes, amen, amen, amen. The drama, the constant drama where your anxiety is always at a 20, always at a 10, always at 100, all the time. Because they always have a game, always have something going wrong, always. There's never peace. And when there's peace, you better look out. You better look out when there is peace on the horizon, because they got something planning. They're sitting and they're planning. That one, we had a hammock, sat in the hammock. Now I know it was got to figure out how to piss her off. Got to figure out, Lawrence, you got to figure out how to piss her off. Got to figure out how to upset her. Yeah, yeah, yep, yeah, yeah, no, Thank you, Lawrence. You are so sweet. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Hold on, my daughter is texting something about the bus. Oh, it looks like they're having issues with their bus. Let's see. Sorry, guys. She's having issues with her bus. Yeah, but Lawrence, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Cupcake's gonna love that. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Vanessa says, it's really weird because on the surface, the so-called friend seems to be supportive, but I'm seeing something isn't right about him. Yeah. Like I told you yesterday, Vanessa, please be very careful. Please be very careful. And I have to tell you, when you have two men, Vanessa, and whoever else, when you have two men, and the one man feels like they're being played with for whatever reason, you could be potentially putting the other man in danger. So you want to make sure that you tread very, very lightly in having another male friend trying to come in to be the other man. So please, I'm begging you, please, you have a lot going on in your life. Your son has a lot going on. Please be very careful when you pin two men against each other and if they find out about each other. So please be very, very careful, Vanessa. You don't want to create something that you can't take back. Look at the Tyree story where, the police officer used his power because he was upset that his child's mother was now moving on with someone else, which it sounds like that's the reason why why they targeted Tyree. Please be very careful. Be very, very careful when you have two men that you're pinning again. You may not be doing it consciously, but you have two grown men who are playing for one person, which is you. Please be very, very careful. Truth says, when I look and read again Numbers 1:52, and all the children of Israel shall pitch their tents. That sounds houseless, but not. But we all better save money because the narcs don't care. Yes, 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 indeed. Kerry said they do their best to break you down to the point where you are codependent. You have codependency. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that's exactly what they do. Exactly what they do. Lawrence says, hello, Vanessa. Good to see you in the chat. Yes, Lawrence says, good afternoon, Zola. Lawrence says, good afternoon, Truth. And Carrie, yes, 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 yes. Zola says they are excellent listeners. Yep. That's how they find out how to be what you want them to be, then also mirror what they see you in. Yes. Yes, indeed. That is so, so true. That's exactly what they do. Exactly what they do. Um, Vanessa says he is only a friend. They know about each other. Okay. Okie dokie. You know better than me. But if he's just a friend and he's trying to come in to be the boyfriend, then that's not just a friend. It's not just a friend. He's a friend that sees an opportunity. So again, just be very, very careful. Zola says, hello, Lawrence. Truth says, if you don't have your own place, get a person 10 because, let's see. Vanessa is saying, hi, Lawrence. Yes, yes, yes. But guys, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to call my daughter and see what's going on with her buzz. It sounds, her text kind of indicates that she might be a little on the stress side. So let me see. I might have to go and pick her up. So Kingdom, I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you, thank you, thank you for your contributions today. I appreciate you guys. And then if you want to connect for a one-on-one coaching session, I'm going to put my information under the description area. And then we did talk about doing the testimony. If you want to be a part of that, just shoot me an email and kind of give 3 paragraph on, you know, your experience and what you went through, and then we can set up when we will do that that live chat as your testimony. And then again, it will help you if you're wanting to grow your channel. That'll be a good way to do it. So I love you guys. Have an awesome evening. Lawrence says good night. Igniter says God bless everyone. God bless. Zola says God bless. And Vanessa says thank you and God bless. And you guys have a great weekend. Please be safe. Remember to have a narc-free, safe weekend. And I'll see you back on Monday. I'll see you. Bye, Kingdom. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you again.